Hello and welcome to Gasputio Tabletop Football, where today we're going to have a look at the playing surface. In particular, this one that I bought 4 months ago. This is the Table Football Monthly Muddy Pitch recreation. There was a limited run of these. I'm not sure if there's any available. You would have to check with Keith Littler at Table Football Monthly about that. Yeah, as I said, very limited run, so I feel quite fortunate that I was able to buy one. And when we put this down, I was very impressed with the way it looked. I was impressed with the colours and brightness and the sort of depth of the green and the muddy brown there. Has that changed in 4 months since I put it down? Well, as you can see for yourself, not at all. No sort of fading in the colour whatsoever. The white lines, painted lines, are still nice and bright. Greens are nice and deep. The muddy browns are muddy, that's the way they are. And yeah, very happy with it, to be honest. 4 months in. This is the only playing surface I have apart from the Pegasus training pitch, which sometimes I lay on the top. And what's this laid on? Well, if you remember back, I haven't glued this down. The advice is not to glue it at all, which, you know, I don't tend to do that anyway. What I do is layer them over a wallpaper pasted old nylon Subbuteo pitch. So this surface, the old nylon, is wallpapered down, and I've just sat this on top, and the only thing really holding it in place is where I use my roofing felt for tarmac around the edge, which it sort of grips on, so that holds its shape. If you're playing and you push on the surface, do get a bit of wrinkling, because this material is very, very thin indeed, very delicate. But that's, you know, that's more about my hand moving where it shouldn't rather than players affecting it. Got some flat bases here. They move quite well. Now I've got the technique. It was a very different playing surface to the old nylon Subbuteo pitches, so it did take a bit of getting used to there. But the advice off Keith Littler was to polish the bases of your figures, which I never did before. Now I do that fairly routine. And as you can see, things are much better than they used to be. Let's try a domed bass player. So he fell over. Bouncy, isn't he, on camera? Let's try another one. So he slides quite nice. Shall I try and get one near the penalty spot? Oh, not too bad for me. Let's try a flat player. He rolled off like a monkey. Let's get him on. One more go. Come on, penalty spot, penalty spot. People are watching. Well, that's about as good as I can get. That's my skills. So yeah, there we are. There we have it. Very happy with it. 4 months of use. What it said does what it says on the tin, really. It did come with a white board around it, which I cut off on 3 sides so I could get it on there. I guess one of the concerns is if you cut the edge in, is it going to fray or anything? Well, 4 months of playing and going down on this roofing felt, which is a little bit sort of sandy and gritty. As you can see, absolutely no sort of fraying at all. It's pretty much as I cut it. So we'll lay that back down there. And yeah, this is what we're going to continue using. I'm very happy with it, to be honest. If it's not broken, don't try and fix it, is my attitude to this. There are other pitches out there which I look at and think, yeah, maybe one day we'll have one of them, but for now I'm very happy with this. And if you can get hold of one, I would recommend you buy one. Get used to playing on it, and once you're used to playing on it, spot on. Where's the football? Got a football pitch, no football on it. Should go for a classic score a goal at the end of the video. Oh yeah, one thing, as you know, if you watch any of these videos, another thing I like about this pitch is that it's got, although the Subbuteo scoring line is on there, because it's in the green, it's a little bit faded out. I like that, because here we don't do the scoring line. I don't think it recreates football particularly well. Certainly wouldn't recreate the amazing Sammy Igo goal by Rovers against Shrewsbury, which, if you recall, was from about here on the pitch. That would be, of course, an illegal goal if you follow Subbuteo rules in the scoring line. I don't use a scoring line, which means I can do, oh, look at that skills, can do them goals. And anyone else that ever comes to play here, just be warned, we don't use a scoring line. And that's what I like about this pitch, because it's green, you can almost ignore it anyway. So yeah, there you go. Sort of re-review of the Muddy Pitch by Table Football Monthly. Still very good, still like using it, and will continue using it for the foreseeable future. Very happy. Anyway, up the gas.